Hello and welcome back, my fellow mech warriors, to more BattleTech. Now, where we last left off, we were on a desert planet, and it's probably going to have some sort of adverse effect. Usually the Badlands sink only 85% of their normal heat. Oh, boy. Now, if I remember right, the power generator is up in the top right, so we're going to start heading over there, where it's going to be. Actually, wait, there might be more. Wait, think. See, you should think in a fucking tactical game, you dummy. God damn it. There's the turret generator, which is is extraordinarily exposed in the bottom down here. So we'll move our battle mechs around here to the side. Now, I did start a secondary campaign, but I'm sort of playing it in parallel with this, just using it to work on a review for BattleTech. So, I played to this point on the second campaign, and I'm like, wow, I know a lot more about BattleTech, even just by putting a little bit more time into the frickin' game. Okay, we'll head through to the woods down here.
Move order received.
Alright. Uh-oh, we got enemy contact on scanners.
Trespassing on Majesty metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Yeah, see, I can believe that. It definitely does rub me that way that those guys maybe were working for fucking, possibly terrorists. Maybe that's why they got massacred. Okay, we'll use the woodlands as cover. Not gonna move out of the woodlands because we want the rest of our battle mechs to catch up. Now, splitting up your mechs, because I did do some tests in battles and stuff, isn't really a viable tactic. And that makes sense, and I'm glad that actually works that way, because lances aren't supposed to split up, and somebody had told me that you could fucking split up your lances, and I was like, oh, no, you should. The closest thing is like a medium or like a light, and you can use that to like flank around a little bit, like for some flanking maneuvers, but
good to go.
General BattleTech doctrine for, you know, your lances 4 mechs with 1 lance commander, and 4 mechs underneath it, and then, you know, it's broken down by, I think each company has 3 lances within it. Now, one thing I did notice is I did a little bit of research. You can only control a single lance of battle mechs from what I can tell. And that is kind of dumb. I'm hoping that that isn't true, because a single lance of mechs is not very much. And, now, why this is not the same game as Mech Commander, I would mostly equate this to BattleTech the Tabletop. BattleTech the Tabletop has a Total Warfare, I think it's Total Warfare is the core rulebook or something like that. Where it's a rulebook for, oh god, the LRMs are firing at us.
Oh, that hit meat.
Oh, that hit meat? That's not good. I got a lucky shot. But yeah, no, I mean, think of like Armageddon, right? And to give you an example, there's a game mode in Tabletop for 40K, if you don't know what that is, Armageddon, where you can bring in like Titans and like a bunch of stuff. BattleTech's base game is about, you know, it's fairly sizable, but the like big, full meaty game. We'll move out. Just because, we're gonna want to, wait, my spider, wait, that's a spider. Fuck! Should read what these are. Spiders are, should have him jump down. Spiders have jump jets. Should have it. It's a commando, okay, that's not a particularly big threat. However, at, mid close range is gonna get a little bit concerning. But yeah, no, you can, like, bring in, like, fucking tanks, fucking infantry, aerospace fighters, you know. And then there's even, I think, if I remember right, there's, like, a fucking space version to go with it. So you've got, you know, the battle in orbit as well. It's much bigger in terms of scope and scale. But,
Standing by.
That's not the point. The point is, like, it's the same sort of, game mode where it's, like, this vast, you know, complex thing. Now, this is just their first game, so hopefully they'll add more to it. Like, hopefully we'll be able to bring on, like, tanks and multiplayer. Like, be able to build, like, a full roster like you could in the Tabletop. Like, bring in, like, 3 lances, you know, a couple tank companies and some infantry divisions. And then hopefully someday we'll see, like, space combat added to the game, because that'd be fucking great. That would be really cool. That would be really, really cool. But let's hope they continue to expand on it. And I hope they don't jump into the clan invasions first, and they go for the first succession wars instead. Why can I not? Oh, I can fire from there, actually. What am I doing? I'm being a bit of a baka here. I just woke up from like a little snooze. Okay, we'll target that one instead. No? What's with... Why are the ranges so terrible? Target size moved. Oh, yeah, because they're evasive because they moved. All right, that's a thing, I forget. How do we cycle back? Tab? Oh, tab! Tab to rotate. I would have guessed it would have been tab. Alright, so let's see. We'll fire on the commando because it's lightly armored, and, you know, sooner we can knock that out, the better. Of course, we missed with our ACs. Alright.
I hear ya.
Glitch can get into LRM range.
Coordinates received.
Now, what does Glitch got? Glitch, you've got a PPC. Nice. We can pop some heads once you get good enough with that. They fire some LRMs. I did adjust the camera thing. I was finicking with that, so it would be less annoying. Now, they do need to add a functionality where you can sort of skip, because I find myself going like, come on. Let me, like, fast forward certain things, especially when I'm getting, like, angsty to see what the results are. Angsty. Anxiety-ridden. I'm an angsty teen now.
I've been sensor locked.
Oh, fuck. We've been sensor locked. That's actually really bad.
Sensor lock on me.
Oh, that's even... Fuck those. We need to obliterate them. We're gonna get LRM fire. Now, we do have the cover of the woodland, which is why I didn't move him out. I wonder if that erodes as it's continually bombarded. It should. Also, I did find out that as the Firestarter mech, which is one of my favorite little mechs, by the way, the Firestarter mech is a light mech which specializes in running around quickly and starting fires in woodland areas, so enemy mechs have to advance through it, which, you know, raises the heat and, you know, dampens their vision. At least they can't use infrared as well, and their traditional vision is kind of fucked too. Other than basic sensors, you can't start the woodlands on fire, which is like, come on, you gotta add that in. If you're gonna put the Firestarter in the frickin' game, Jesus Christ.
Good to go.
Alright, so let's see. We gotta fucking obliterate this little cocksucker right here. Or we could try maneuvering. I think what we'll do is we'll try maneuvering. Trying to get around the flank, and we want to turn them, because if you notice on the mechs, there's 4 different directions. There's forward, left, right, and rear. We want to expose the rear armor, because that's the softest armor on any mech.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Unless somebody specifically put a fuck ton of armor on the rear side of the mech, even then. I can't wait till we get like a heavy or like an assault. Super assaults don't exist yet, super heavy assaults, which is sad, but that's okay. They're broken anyways, but they're fucking glorious. And I also hope that lawsuit with Harmony Gold goes over fairly quickly, because I would very much like to see, I believe the Marauder is one of the mechs in there, and I very much would like to see the Marauder in the game. Very, very much, Alright, so I think the other guy, I'm assuming these 3 mechs can handle him. And then instead, I'm going to trying to start fuck with this guy. You know, I'm not going to use the LRMs.
On it.
Less effective. Structure exposed. Nice. Now, if I can rotate in the camera, I can get nice. If I get to the mech before the firing happens, I can sort of like watch it a little. But they should add a little bit more options. There's a plethora of them already. All right, so we've got PPC. This is not a close range mech, and we've got multi-targeting. That's nice. Multi-targeting is a good fucking ability. Switch that to target B. There's 70% chance of it hitting. Oh yeah, because it's close range. Okay. Duh, what am I fucking thinking here? 65%. That's fairly good. What's the projected heat? Why isn't it lit up? It is going to use it, right? Not that much. I would have thought this would... Oh, I guess I must have enough heat sinks.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
I was like, that's going to put up a fair bit of fucking heat. With the PPC. Boom! Oh yeah, look at that. The right arm just fucking tumbling off the fucking cliff. And that fucking sent him back on his ass, which is good. Means he won't be able to fight back. Now, we can do called shots once we charge up our little fucking morale bar, which morale bars can like use abilities better slightly. They'll increase combat prowess. Special abilities like precision strike and vigilance must spend morale to activate. However, I want to save it for probably a heavier mech type than these ones. You know, these are just a couple lights. Alright, so let's see. We'll get in here and finish him. Nah. I think what we'll do is we'll get over here and just start firing on that one. Because he can't fire. He has to stand up before he can return fire.
All weapons committed.
While I don't like the blackjack just because of its aesthetic, it is actually a pretty solid mech. It's with boasting four medium lasers and 2 AC5s, if I recall correctly, to make so it can pepper things at a distance while punching the armor off them. 4 medium lasers is a good build for any good mid-range fucking brawling mech. Not to mention it's got a fair bit of frontal armor, which makes it pretty tanky, and it can put out a significant amount of damage. Okay, we need to fucking... we need to knock out that goddamn power generator. Because those missiles will start eating away at us down here. But that's okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to leave them to clean up the mess, sort of. Or, wait. I'm going to start trying to get around... oh, no, wait. Hold on. Press escape, it'll undo. I've got jump jet capabilities, which I should utilize. We try jumping on him? Can we?
This better work.
Is he gonna try to jump on it? Oh god, that's a risky thing if I just did that. Oh my god, I just... yeah, that was a mistake. I think that would fuck... I think that, yeah, that fucked up my frontal armor a little bit if I've seen that right. Okay, that should be a full action, right? Nope, he's got, he's probably able to move and scoot and shoot in that case. Good to know for future reference. Oh, look, we fucked up his leg pretty bad. Okay, my Shadowhawk is taking most of the tanking. I think it's fair to have the Blackjack start switching to the frontline role here.
Orders.
Let's see if we can't just kick him down. Oh, we can't kick him from up here, huh? That's okay. I do want to melee him, because why the fuck not?
Putting my weight into it.
Poof! There we go. Pilot incapacitated, and center torso destroyed. Okay, let's start moving up our 2 other mechs here. Actually, we probably could switch to sprint, considering there's not a lot of guys here. I don't think the Vindicator has thrusters, if I recall correctly.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, it actually does. That actually surprises me. Maybe out. Actually, no. That'll actually obscure the path. No. Fuck it. We'll move up there.
Affirmative.
There we go. Ah, our mechs are fucking cool as shit, aren't they? Holy crap. Alright, so let's see. Brace. There we go. Now, they shouldn't be able to have sensor lock on us anymore. But they can see him, and that's an autocannon turret. Which is not good.
Reporting internal damage.
Yeah. Starting to punch through. And they're going to start firing on him only because they can see him. Ooh, we're going to start losing equipment on him.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Yep, Roger. Oh, God, the sheer amount of that. He's actually going to fall over. Oh, my God, he's lucky.
Internal structure damage.
We need to get out of their range ASAP. Now, Decker.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to charge the turret in hopes that we can knock it out.
Acknowledged.
Puts us in decent range for medium lasers. That's not enough to punch through that armor. That's way too much armor. But the hope is that the following mechs can support, and he missed. Damn it. I wanted him to soften it up a lot more than just that.
Waiting on you, Commander. Don't need to tell me twice.
Okay, we'll use the multi-targeting system here, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the missiles target the generator, so we can start pummeling that. This should be able to deal with it.
Uh-huh.
Ah, yeah. Only really takes one PPC round. Those fucking projectile particles. Well, let's see. That barely scraped
Waiting
it.
for orders. Copy that.
There we go. Alright, all in all, pretty decent. I gotta be a little bit careful with my spider. My spider's taking some significant damage here. Not my favorite light mech, but hey. Spider's pretty solid mech.
Locking on target.
Let me know if you guys like this camera adjustment. I'll probably do this because I like it. Always make some minor adjustments if it's aesthetically more pleasing to view it a certain way. I think it just looks more natural this way.
Engaging target.
AC5's up there. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, so close to fucking busting that generator. That should knock out the turrets. I'm imagining because it's a tutorial mission. Please tell me it's the mission level designs aren't like what was it, Mech Commander, where the enemies put the fucking turret generators outside the walls of their fortifications. Like, hold on, Buckaroo, what are you doing there, buddy? He's like, oh, gotta defend
Location confirmed.
the non-essential stuff inside and the essential base stuff outside. Like, what?
Firing.
Now that should disable the turrets. Or blow them up. Okay.
Target destroyed.
I was wondering if they were gonna not be blown up, so that would make them like more salvageable. You know what? I'm surprised is we can't, or maybe because ECM doesn't exist yet. Yeah, the ECM technology is, I think, currently being in development, and I think that's by the Capellan Confederation at this time period. So we don't actually have ECM capabilities, which I believe you can use that to actually crack turrets via their control towers. However, there's no control towers here. Unless they have their own little operating systems within them, hard locked. That's the problem when you start doing it into the fucking, like, wireless grid. Like, it can get hacked into a little easier, which is why it's better to hard line your fucking equipment. But it's not super important in this era because this is after the Third Succession War, and technological renaissance, I'm gonna say, is like on the verge of starting to happen. But even then, the technological renaissance will pale in comparison to the fucking clanners when they get invaded by the goddamn clans.
Roger that.
Which we'll do a full-blown series on the Succession Wars, 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as an accompanying Clan Wars series. Because that'd be fucking great. And the BattleTech video, which I just finished.
Yes, Commander.
Working on, just needs to be edited more. It's massive. You're gonna see what I mean. I've got I did all the battle mechs, every single one in BattleTech in the video game that you can play as in this game. The background lore, the mechanical breakdowns, the background lore of each classification, the tactical capabilities of it, and the lore of how mechs came to be, and just mech lore in general. As well as a little bit of lore and tactical information about each mech in the game, which will help to give you guys like an idea for what you should do with your mechs. But I thought that'd be kind of cool, and it's also flavor. So it's not really like about the BattleTech game. Any game, Mech Warrior or BattleTech or Tabletop, this information is going to apply to, because this is just how a fire starter should always be a fire starter. Now, there's different variants of mechs, which each variants open up different tactical options for each type, or you can modify the mechs. That's the cool thing about BattleTech. Not only can you, like, there's a ton of mechs with different varieties, and they have different tactics. They have different variants of each mech type, and then, on top of that, you can specifically handcraft and modify your mechs. That's fucking incredible. The amount of shit you can do with your mechs in the BattleTech universe is by far, by and large, one of the most customizable science fiction tabletop warfare games I've ever seen. Like, ever. One of the reasons why I love it so much. Okay, he's coming up here, so I'm gonna actually position myself here. But he might have jump jets. I don't know what that is. That's an unknown mech. We don't even have the tonnage. Got two ground vehicles moving through there. Now, what I wish they would add also to the game is I'd like to see infantry added. Now, you're right, Kibs, infantry's gonna get slaughtered. Yeah, kinda. Here and there, they can be. But infantry is an important part of the BattleTech warfare. I'd like to also see helicopters, air support, and fire support options, as well as maybe field repairs. But then again, I don't know. I don't remember the field repairs were specifically invented to help with the clan invasion. I don't remember. Field repairs didn't really extend to much in this era. But either way, the more stuff they add to the game, I think the better. They should also add a functionality so you can actually have, not only can you have like these support crafts and tank companies and infantry companies, but they should have the same level of depth as the mech pilots and the mechs, where you get to get to equip them, etc. Because, you know, that's kind of like how that works. Also, eventually they're gonna have power armor, especially when they start learning about the fucking clanners' power armor. Oh god, fucking jump jet little fucking mechs that climb on mechs. Oh, it's scary because I think, what are they, the Marauders or something? They can like fucking jump on a mech and they can like laser through the fucking cockpit into the fucking the mech warrior where he's sitting. So it's fucking like, oh god. They're like, you can't really get them off you. You can have other mechs like punch it off or smash it off. Gotta be careful, but fuck, that's why I think it's not uncommon for mech pilots in the clan invasion era to start carrying fucking armor-piercing weapons in the cockpit to deal with that. Alright. We'll be waiting in ambush here. Oh my god, did I just click on that? I thought I had that. I got too distracted talking about fucking the cool shit about fucking mech warriors and BattleTech. Remember, Captain Kibs is now the lore aficionado. Pretty sexy, I know. Alright, so we're gonna move up here. That way, if he does jump up, we'll be in wooded cover. Okay, he should be in fucking firing range now. There he is. Oh, wait, we got a medium. Another Shadowhawk. Oh, and he chose to fire on the blackjack. That's good. Alright, see if we can't get our light down there. Wait, my spider? Oh, no, it's not my spider's turn.
Receiving you.
Switch to shooting. SRMs. Okay, we'll want to turn off that. I don't know. Might have to adjust the camera. We'll see. Okay, we got more tankus moving down the fucking valley. Tanko-chans. They're coming up very fucking slowly. Jeez. Also, I forgot in this era that there's... I don't think assault tanks have been invented yet, and some of the later mech models, or tank models, haven't been invented. But there's some pretty beastie and gnarly tanks that exist in BattleTech. Like, it's... The cool thing, again, about BattleTech is how technology continually evolves in the universe. And it starts off fantastically in the Third Succession War. Even the traditional BattleTech and MechWarrior games started off in there, where they had regressed to a former state, because the Star League ended up inventing these fucking things like, they were called like fighter mechs or something like that, where they were mechs that were pretty much fighters. You could like use them, I think, if I remember right, in space or in air, and they were fucking horrifying because they could just fly up to fucking ships and just start like tearing holes into them and crawling inside, like little fucking parasites blowing them up from the inside out. The thing is that technology got lost, thank God, because it'd be a little broken. But that goes to show you the extent of how far back they are. Like, most of these mechs are actually like, some of them are like pre-Star League era designs. Like, Jesus Christ, they're fucking ancient. Some of them are post-Star League designs, however, they're very regressed. That's why the Raven, which is a mech currently being developed in this time period, and I think we can actually get it, which would be very cool. It's the first and only ECM mech in this game. And I'm wondering how they're going to work the ECM, because electronic warfare works in the sense where you can sort of mask your movement of your guys. So we can mask, like, these targets. We can make fake targets appear, so the enemy will see fake targets. We can also decrypt what they have, decrypt where they are even further out, so you can get an idea before he pops around. So before, if we knew it was a Shadowhawk or was like a king crab, so I'd know how to what it was. There's a whole added layer of tactical depth, and I love how BattleTech starts off, you know, in that regressed period, and it's got to re-advance. They've got to rediscover all these technologies.
Affirmative.
That's one of the same things I like about the similar universe and the younger universe of Warhammer 40k. Like, the idea of discovering all these cool technologies and change. The only thing about that is, like, it never happens, and it makes me a little bit sad. Or it happens very slowly, because Games Workshop is very slow. Ugh! Triggers me mildly. Ow. That's okay. We're gonna pepper that guy good. We've got all our mechs in fucking almost firing positions.
Ready for orders.
Glitch is gonna be fucking obliterating this little pup.
Uh-huh.
Alright, there we go. Fuck it. We'll fire everything. Sooner we can take him out. I wonder if let's try the... Here, let's try something. We're gonna try finicking with it now, because we can. Let's see. Combat. Use dynamic. Cut. If we just have it cut back, I think that'll help. Let's try it now.
For orders.
Backed up a little bit. Fuck it, we'll try the missiles just to see. No, it doesn't really cut it quicker. There goes his arm. Down the fucking cliff face. Think of that. That fucking hit somebody, it's gonna fucking crush them. Also, I think infantry would add an extra layer of depth. Plus, you could use structures as garrison, and it would add, yeah, it would add a whole extra layer of depth that I think would be fucking awesome. APCs, etc., etc. The more tactability, tacticality to a game, the better. The more depth to a game, the better. The more features to a game, the better. That's the problem with most modern games, is the lacking stuff of features. Like, look at fucking Elder Scrolls Daggerfall compared to the current Skyrims and... Or current Elder Scroll games. Fuck, I did the thing that I hate the most. I hate myself now. We'll use the dynamic use the dynamic attack camera. What is attack zoom? Let's turn that off. Fuck it. We'll try it. We're experimenting here, guys. We're experimenting. Okay, that's actually... Fuck. Well, might as well move slightly closer. Those tanks are down there. Get a good fucking firing arc on them when they pop around the corner.
All weapons committed.
There you go. See, look at how long a fucking round takes in this game. There, boom. There goes fucking his other arm. He's like, ah. Someone should just run up to him and be like, this is for the Star League, and just fucking kick him off. Fuck it. Let's try it. Ah, go for it, Spidey. Like, I'm gonna get him, boss. Well, bam. Shit. I knew a light mech meleeing a fucking medium was a bad idea. Nope. It's okay. He doesn't have the firepower anymore. However, he might have enough firepower to take out my arm. Okay, he missed. Okay, actually, I'm fine with that as is. I think I might like that. Okay, so glitch.
I hear ya.
Fucking finish that little cocksucker off. Now, let's do a called shot. We've already damaged the mech enough. In fact, it's best just to use it for salvage at this point. But I should stop tearing apart these things, because the more intact a mech is, the easier it is to repair and refit. Because you have to replace the arms and stuff, and that's going to cost a lot of fucking money and time. So let's see if we can't be efficient about this. 2% chance and obscured vision. Glitch got this. Damn it.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Look at the center torso. That's expansive. That's expansive. Alright. They should add a morale system. Not to fucking... See, I hate it when people always compare it to, like, another game. Because Mech Commander is not the same as BattleTech. It's important to note that. They're very different because Mech Commander is a real-time strategy game, which I really hope they make another one, because that'd be fucking sick. And they keep making this, too. Fuck, make more fucking BattleTech-based games. Hell yeah. Now, we're gonna kill you little fucking cocksucker. Come here. The amount of excitement and ecstatic, as to how ecstatic I am, especially being that the game has turned out fairly good, despite the SJW crap that's in it, is fucking good. Now, if Harebrained Schemes would just, you know, pull back on the, you know, SJW-esque, like, narrative. Sure, you can throw in the he, she, and they, whatever. Fuck, I'm not gonna click on it, so I don't have to fucking deal with it. And then don't fucking bring in people who have fucking controversy like this character right here, who's totally not somebody who called for the death of fucking, I don't know, or called for fucking soldiers to get it beaten up or attacked. I don't remember. All I know is this character here caused more drama. Quit doing stupid shit that adds more drama. Whoever's fucking doing this shit, fire their ass, because they're gonna fucking endanger the entire fucking reboot of BattleTech. If you guys truly care about that, you'll either, one, tell the person to be like, hey, can you please contain yourself and act a little bit more professional and keep the stuff out of the game. You know, it's fine. You know, if you want to think what you want to think and believe in, that's fine. That's great. More power to you. But don't put it in BattleTech. BattleTech, there's no place, no room for it. This isn't about, like, my agenda, my kingdomship. It's about, well, it's kind of about the kingdomship, but it's about mechs, and it's about the universe that it was built in, like, 1984. It's old. It existed before these made-up things ever existed. You can't just insert them in to the pre-lore and then claim you're being, we're being pretty accurate to the lore. It's like, well, technically Origan Reach never existed, and most of these Rimworld periphery states...
Oh, that really hurt.
Ah, my arm, no, left.
Armor blow through.
On the torso. God, I've got to replace parts now. Fuck you. It's from a tank, no less.
Orders.
Now I'm mad.
Waiting on you, Commander. Moving out.
Alright, we'll get Glitch up here, and Glitch, I think her LRMs might be enough to take it out. It's exposed enough. If we can get enough hits on it, we can probably take it out. Of course not. That's it, little tank you. You've earned a little stepu.
Engaging physical attack.
I wouldn't mind if they would add sync kills to the game, just to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, because it's turn-based. You can get away with it. Especially if they add the hatchet man, guys. It's a fucking battle mech with a goddamn hatchet. Something is just so majestic about that. Okay, the fact that we have to come back here makes me think we need to fucking attack this. So, we'll be ready.
You betcha.
I don't want you to go in the middle of that. I'm paranoid, guys. I'm paranoid. We'll have... Yeah, I'm actually legitimately paranoid.
On it.
That this is a trap. The fact that the mission... Like, are the missions actually going to require me to go back to certain points? Like, you know, it's kind of... You can kind of just cut to the... Unless it's like an exfiltration mission where the goal is to escape, you can kind of just cut to the frickin' point. Destroy the Corpsec Tower. Oh, fuck. I almost forgot about a fucking objective of the game, guys. Jesus Lord Christ.
Got it. Moving out.
Silly me, being such a bit of a backer. Got so distracted with my BattleTech that I... Is it sad that we've reached a point where, like, when anybody fuckers like, oh, my BattleTech or my anything, everyone's just like, I don't give a flying fuck anymore.
Waiting for orders.
I don't know if it's sad, it might be just fucking reasonable. You know what? Fuck it. You're gonna stay here. In case something goes horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. Can we see it from here? Is that enough to take it out? How sturdy are the buildings in the game? Oh, that's not sturdy at all.
One less target.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Alright. No, we're not moving the line. Ah, fuck. No, well. Well, at least we'll move them all together, at the very least.
Confirmed.
Better safe than fucking sorry. Pick up your little arm, dude. Okay, but Blackjack's got enough armor, so I'm not particularly worried about the little guy. Actually, we might be able to jump down quicker.
I leap. I soar.
Somebody please fucking hire a better writer. The dialogue is mildly cringy. Not to mention the story thus far is pretty predictable. Like, I'm pretty sure fucking Kameo's alive because the game already told me she is. And who knows, probably Mastiff's alive too. Just because why not? Everybody's alive. You know what? Nobody died. Nobody died. Return to your employer's platform. Or do I have to move them all in the little spot? If they... Like, I can't move directly there. I'm gonna face that generator. Nothing else. Maybe I'm being over paranoid about this. Okay, maybe I gotta move all my mechs here. Oh, maybe it's like the drop pod comes down and picks us up. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Moving to position.
Allied turn. See, the fact that it keeps saying allied turn makes me think there's gonna be something more to it. I don't know. Maybe... I'm probably just fucking overreacting. Brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble mopping up the platforms now that the defenses are down. We get the job done. Speaking of... they're doing a fucking... He got interrupted. I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty medals taught us that... So we're going to need your battle mechs. Really, you're going to try taking us out with a bunch of fucking automated turrets? You're going to want to reconsider that. Yeah, I would say so. Why, your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender, and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight, and we'll tear you to shreds. Your call. They wouldn't trust him. He just wants us out of the mechs. That way, you know, they're not fucking damaged. Because these things are a fucking bitch to repair. Okay, we need to neutralize that fucking turret generator.
Firing on target.
Pity. Fuck. Okay, they have some tanks. I don't think they have any battle mechs. Couple of little kawaii tankus. God damn it. Stop shooting my spider, he's already fucking squishy. Watch, it's gonna be an LRM vehicle to the right over there. Just cause why the fuck not, I guess.
Good to go.
Okay. We'll try that. That should be overkill. I probably should have said the PPC target that. Yeah, the PPC was more than enough. Oh, well, there goes all the turrets. And his armor's exposed. Therefore, he's fucked. Or, no, his superstructure is exposed. No, that's an LRM. It's gonna be an LRM. I just fucking know it. Okay. It would have probably launched LRMs already. If it were. However, that little son of a bitch... Oh, there's another tanku down there.
Heading out.
Cute. They're like, we got you. We got a little surprise. We had tanks all along. We could easily have taken out those battle mechs with just 3 tanks and 4 turrets.
Target acquired.
Okay, just a galleon. Or a scorpion. Not a galleon. Structure exposed. Keep saying superstructure like they're fucking massive things. Which they're sadly not. Look, if they're inside those buildings, we're gonna be a little sad about it now. Yeah, they did have a striker. That's more than enough firepower. Well, the lasers alone will take out a striker.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Enemy mech destroyed. Dude, I'm reminded by Mech Warrior 2 every time, like, fucking all systems, no. Weapons online. Friendly dropship inbound. Oh my god, PTSD. Now, let's fucking squish him. Decker, it's time for you to do a little payback. Ah! Why does the camera pick the worst locations? This is why I don't like it, but at the same time when it works fucking great. When it doesn't, it's just fucking awkward. It's like XCOM awkward. Where the guy like sticks a gun at a wall and the fucking stop that, you son of a bitch!
That shot got past my armor.
Okay, so the AI works in the sense where it smells fucking blood in the water. It'll disregard everything. Granted, for this guy's little credit, I would have surrendered, but you know. Which is why maybe making morale thing. These poor little tank jockeys, they don't deserve this. But this is certainly what he's gonna fucking get.
Engaging physical attack.
And that is what he got.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Enemy unit destroyed. See, we took more damage for a fucking prologue mission because I think that's actually gonna stick with us now. Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius? I know, Meyer. I know. You want another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
Darius is like, oh, I'm just so bad at my fucking job. Fucking space Darius. Ah, well done, Commander. You made the best of a bad situation. Here's hoping we don't run into another job like that one. All 3 objectives successful. Mercenary Review Board is increasing on the, what do they call it? The MRCB. Darius is a faction. What? Okie dokie. Okay, a significant amount of damage was sustained on our fucking speeder, but all the other mechs are nominal. Which is excellent news, because I love my little kawaii mechs not to be fucking blown to little pieces. We're gonna have one of those missions where RNG's gonna fuck me, or I'm gonna make one mistake and it's gonna cost me a mech and a mech pilot. I just know it. Alright, Samaya Maya. Fucking kill me. You need to start finding us better clients. Darius, I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we're drowning in debt. Oh my god, Darius, who the fucking space are you? I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Meyer, but I can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Kibs, do me a solid. Back me up on this. I hate to say it, but Sir Meyer has a fucking... No thanks, Darius. I didn't take command of this outfit to settle arguments. If we're really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. Is this why you all made me your commander, so I could break up fights and... Well, let's try to... I didn't take command of this outfit to settle arguments. Of course not. Fucking... You look like a goddamn gorilla, dude. What the fuck? Of course not. We made you our commander. You've got a knack for leading us out of tight spots. Darius, could you walk us through the details of this trouble we're in? We don't know? Fucking gonna do a fucking 3-year time skip, and of course here we have to go through the fucking exposition dumps. Ugh. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1, Meyer's right. We're in debt. Every C-bill, which is Comstar bills, for those of you who don't know. And a Comstar bill is a currency created by Comstar. Comstar is this organization which controls the pulse, I think what they call it, pulse communicators or something like that. Where they basically, it's like they control the hub of Star League, or what it was, the exoskeleton. It's communications and everything like that, and everybody, even the great houses, use Comstar, and that's why the C-bills have become a primary currency. I wonder if I have my mouse over what also does this. Standard galactic unit named Comstar, based on the value of a millisecond of the HBG transmission time. Yeah, well, I told you more than that told you of anything. That goes to show how fucking smart I am. Nice. Okay, enough smug. Alright, so... What's our best case scenario? How many jobs will it take to repay the loans? Yeah, I'd like to ask that. Truthfully, I can't even say. We're in a pretty deep hole. And from where I'm standing, I don't see a whole lot of daylight. Oh, God. I'm skipping that. Fucking Lord. Okay, sounds we're bad at spawn. What can we do about it? I don't see what else we can do, Kibs. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the Mercenary Review Board entirely. I don't need to hover my mouse over every orange word. I do like how they do that, so for new players, they can fucking figure out what Mech Warrior Battletech stuff is. But if people want to know more about Battletech, they should check me. Wait, I might need to fix that. It might have actually cut out that fucking, what I just said there. We'll see. Go around the MRB? No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to find, yeah, no, uncertified jobs. Damn, we are on the low of the low in terms of mercenary companies. Alright. Let's see. We're already taking a lot of risks. I don't want to compound them unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, exactly. Amen to that. Preach it, brother. Remind me why we don't just skip town and head to a nicer corner of the periphery. Which the periphery is the outside of the inner sphere. However, we're on the rimward periphery, so we're even fucking, like, further out. Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're gonna keep us on a short leash. Okay, so we can't, that way we can't fucking jump away on the other side, through the inner sphere, on the other side of the periphery, and, you know, based on where we're fucking sitting, that'll be interesting in a few decades. Look, Darius. Myers is right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. Origin. I'm no stranger to betrayal, Yang. I lost my family to someone I thought of as a friend. It doesn't change the fact we need money. Who wrote this? These... Yeah, boss. Much as I hate to say it, I agree with you. We need to sidestep. I feel like he would have said the same thing regardless. Ugh, the writing in this is absolute ass donkey. It's settled. Then I'll start digging up for contracts outside the MRB. Lord. I gotta write a better script than this. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighboring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work. Keep going until there's better rolls in. Blah, 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 blah. The banks are holding up our jump ship, blah, blah, hostage. Top priority right now. Okay, whatever. Fucking lord. Boring dialogue. Now, let's take a look at stuff. Mech bay. First thing first, we need to go to the mech bay. Need to fix stuff. Don't want to talk to people, because talking to people is dumb. Now, we have an... Ooh! We've got a locust. That'll be for a good scout. No, I don't like locusts. Shut the fuck up. Don't judge. Give me a flea. I'll take an ultralight. You want to see something blow up relatively quickly. Alright, so we got to replace the jump jets. Extremely maneuverable scout. See, you can see the stock combat roll, which is nice. So if you need to, like, a blueprint to build stuff. One thing they do need to add is the ability to, like, make, like, a wish list. Or, like, a shopping cart list. So you can easily keep track of all the things you need to buy. Because, can't replace them that way. Oh, good. We might as well not even put any on there. Oh, and the jump jets also go in here. Okay, he didn't need that many jump jets anyways. He's gonna be fine, guys. God damn it. How much does that got to cost? 90,000 fucking Comstar bills and 19 days. Oh, so long. I hope we can upgrade the rate at which a fucking light gets repaired. Jesus. That's just for a light mech. They didn't fucking go any fucking... Oh, dude, we got to do like a BattleTech roleplay game. There's an RP book out there that I can pick up for pretty cheap, and I hear it's actually really fun. Oh, that'd be sick. I've never GM'd though, so I don't know how that would work. Alright, so let's see. Out of action is... Wait, no, they're both out of action. Do I even have enough fucking mech warriors? Just click the tabs there. Oh, hey, we leveled up and stuff. We should also do this. Piloting, gunnery, guts. Guts, if I remember right, you know, they won't go down as much. Reduces the penalty from weapon recoil, increases the threshold for heat, and increases the maximum health of a mech warrior, which is good. However, I'm going to take gunnery, piloting, and then guts.
Training complete.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, what's this? Evasive movement. This unit generates an extra evasive charge from movement actions up to its maximum. Hey, that's pretty fucking good. However... Medusa's piloting skills is 4, guts 3, guns 3. We'll make him in charge of like a heavy or something, or a medium with more weapons. Oh, we got enough fucking... Fuck it, get more guts.
Good to go.
That way we have some guts to lose, and we'll just get the piloting.
Training complete.
Alright, we do need another mech warrior. Let's see. Store... Hiring hall. That's where we're going to want to go. Alright, we're gonna need 3 jump jets as well, so let's see. We need a better rating to pick up these guys. Just like in the other games, that's also a thing. Because they don't want to work for a shithole company.
Yep.
Alright, should we get the diversity higher, or should we get some Merrick Poor? Oh, great. A great name. For those at the bottom of the Free Worlds League, it's no more free than any other place. That's true, that's true. Desperation rules and options are limited. Many turn to the military or crime to escape. And the Free Worlds League, while sounds nice, isn't as nice as what you'd think it would be. Everyone's like, oh, it's like basically like the democracy. No, the closest thing to the best house in terms of like rights and stuff for the Inner Sphere would be House Davion of the Federated Sons, boasting the most liberties, surprisingly, all things considered. House Kirita, I think, is the worst in my opinion because they're basically they're space Japs. And they fucking hate everyone because they're all inferior races. They like fucking hate the Davions, they hate the Steiners, they hate everybody. Them and their perfect weeb society. I love them. They're fucking glorious. Alright. The one thing that surprised me, they don't have a samurai mech. Like, you would have thought, right? You would have. Oh, that might as well go all out with the fucking stereotypes because that'd be funny as shit. Actually, don't do that. That'd be a little cheesy. We got the Hatchet Man already. Hatchet Man's kawaii. Not to mention, we'll get the fucking Wolverine. Wolverine! So let's see. Fuck it, we'll do another mission. This is fun as shit. This takes too long, guys. It takes too long. Okay, so... what, we gotta go to the contract place. Oh, it's not... we gotta click on this time. Seek and destroy. Alright, that's pretty simple. And we gotta do a travel. Okay, so we can negotiate. I think we're gonna want more salvage. In all honesty. Okay, we'll take the same amount because we'll get bonus reputation with, what's this? This is the Magistry of Canopus. I recognize them? They must be a periphery state. Relatively close. The thing is, while we are in the rimward periphery, we're not in the deep periphery. And those most notorious to associate with the deep periphery are the clanners. But they're on the other side of the fucking, sphere. Why am I getting Mass Effect vibes from this? Alright, travel the system. Warning, this action will break the current contract. Your reputation with the employer will be affected. What? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, we just had to hit play. Okay. Because they're jumping. They were charging the fucking jump coils. 30 light years in a blink of an eye. Oh. Alright. Week 2. Sweet Talk the Bank. Shakedown. You're on the Leopard's Bridge with Samire, Yangs, and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says, we've received 3 messages from the banks. Loan sharks, Samire cuts in. From the people who are financing us, Darius continues. They're considering rewriting the terms of our loans, so it will be easier to seize this ship if we miss a payment as usual. They're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in court. We talk the banks, ignore the answers, educate the banks about their mistake. Fucking sass them down. Why not? We don't take shit from nobody. It's not like we're in a fucking precarious situation. I'll deal with it, you say later. Or you say, later you record a response. In it, you sternly remind the line holders that as financial institutions operating on Detroit 3, nice, they must abide by local contract law. I think we just gave up naming the fucking planets in the periphery. You even cite the relevant sections of legal code from memory. Damn, I have got a good memory. Then you point out that as you've kept records of all payments and correspondence concerning the loans, you will be able to demonstrate in court that their proposed revisions to the agreed upon terms would represent such a gross violation of the law that you would undoubtedly be rewarded or awarded a second dropship at the bank's expense. Once the camera is off, Samire says, there's no way they push you on this. Too bad I like to see loan sharks grovel. Your company has gained loan status fair. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Where do we see the loans? Or is the loan just like this thing that exists that's like part of a plot device? Like, if we lose too much money, do we get a loan? And then do we get a couple of loan chances to make a comeback? Or do we fucking go tits up and then fucking collapse? We've arrived at Bellerophon. Nice. Commander, ready to proceed. These fucking names, I tell you. With our current contract? Yes, we'll proceed directly with our current fucking contract, you little fucking slut. Now, I'll be giving myself the blackjack, because I've gotten it this long. Fucking Vindicator. Well, wait, we don't have an option. We don't have enough mechs to choose from. Why am I, like, bothering to read through? Alright, Glitch. Glitch, you're gonna be our fucking go-to for the Vindicator. Spectre, in charge of that. Medusa. You'll be in charge of, that, and Thunder. All of that. Dropship tonnage is 165 tons. Alright, deploy. Look at us doing mercenary contracts out in the fucking edges of space and stuff. Oh my god, so cool, so kawaii. Destroy the pirate lance. Our intelligence confirms there is a lance of pirate military units operating on Bellerophon, within a region we control. All Canopian operations are at risk as long as this lance is allowed to move, unimpeded. Hunt down the enemy lance and eliminate it. Pretty easy. And judging by the difficulty meter of the op, it's gonna be not that hard to deal with. We've got them, Commander. Right out in the open. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them and take them out. Good hunting, Commander. I'll liver you out. Alright. I do not like the positioning of this. Okay, we'll be moving on the left side then.
Uh-huh.
On my way.
We'll get our light up there to scout up the fucking cliff face so we can see any enemy threats before they get too close. Our little locust. Gotta be careful of that rough terrain so we don't fucking fall. Oh, if we step on it, do we have like a debuff permanently from that? For like a round? No, okay, it was gonna be like, that's dumb, because I'd already moved out of the rough terrain. Oh, we got enemy contacts.
Detected.
Unidentified signals. Get fucking in range.
Heading out.
We're moving our locust on the flank. Doing what lights do best. I wonder if they're going to even add the ultralights. The ultralights exist. The flea exists. Not to strike. I mean, a lance can be anything. A lance can be tanks. It can be mechs. It can be combined forces. But it's like a limit of like 4, pretty much. It's a standard. And I think the clans have a different way they've organized their military. But the inner sphere and the periphery states kind of use the same structure. Alright, you're going to deal with the striker. Hold on a sec.
Additional enemies
Feels like-
detected.
Feels kind of quiet. I feel like we can have the audio higher. Alright. The soundtrack sounds pretty decent for an orchestral. BattleTech. Considering I'd always associate, I know this is weird, I'm not a huge metal guy or into that, but at the same time I've always associated like electronical metal with the BattleTech universe. The kind of stuff that you'd see in like most of the Mech Warrior titles and even the Mech Commander series.
Waiting on you, Commander.
It's completely welcome though. I do like the symphonic stuff they've employed. It feels very passionate. Let's knock out that LRM. We're good. Oh my god, PPCs are great. Love PPCs. Wait till we get fucking pulse lasers and extended range lasers and goddamn. Oh, it's gonna be fucking fantastic. Now let's see. And Gauss cannons. We don't have Gauss cannons.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, weird. Realize that. Now, you'd think Gauss cannons wouldn't have to worry about their ammunition detonating because they don't have any fucking explosive powder or projectile. projectile, or what do they call it? Fuck. Oh, my brain's going right now. But the little magnetic things, if it blows up, can actually fucking cause the thing to fucking tear itself apart, which kind of explodes in a weird kind of way with magnets. Now let's see, Striker. That should get him if we get a good hit. Yes. Once you tear off that layer of armor, it's fucked. Because for tanks, it's only an exterior layer of armor followed by the structure. For mechs, you know, you've got to get through this. You can tear off an arm, but you got to get through the left or right torso unless you hit bottom torso directly, or via the legs. Because all damage is inflicted inwards. Always important to note. All damage, if you get hit in the arm, will move to the torso, or the left torso, and then substantially to the center torso. All damage heads towards there once it's destroyed. Unless you take out the head. The mech is inoperable at that point. Which, if you take out the head, you damage the mech the least, thus making it easy to salvage and repair and refit. I've only got a couple of ground vehicles, which kind of like baffling me here.
On the move.
Picked up any other things. Oh well. I do like we have different biomes. Now, one thing I did notice though is now in BattleTech, are they going to actually incorporate the whole thing with different gravity wells of different planets actually affect the dropships? And do we get to pick different dropships as we get money? Because there are certain dropships that were designed for certain planets to be dropped upon, and each bringing their own different variables. We have one of the fly-in dropships that, you know, can come in, drop guys off, take off again. Will we get vertical dropships? They can carry a lot more, and, you know, they can carry battle mechs with fucking tanks with them, as well as, you know, they can repair on the field. And they've got fairly good defensive things, like in the prologue mission, which you saw. That was a vertical dropship. It takes off vertically. Granted, they're mildly... They need to be more secured. We need to have more secure aerospace, because they are a little bit easier prey for aerospace fighters and planetary defenses than the dropship we're using.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Now, we did pick up another hostile. The Medusa. We've got...
Confirmed.
Tango over there. Probably armor, I'd imagine. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get any fucking meaty targets, which is kind of unfortunate, because I would like to fight some mechus, because mechus are more fun than little tank jockeys. See, what would be cool if we could bring in mechs, tank jockeys on both sides. Because tanks are useful. You can lure enemies out with them, and they're fairly maneuverable, so they can relatively get away, or they can, you know, do flanking maneuvers. Or tie up an enemy to prevent them from executing a flank long enough for you to get mechs in to respond. Okay, yeah, it is a ground vehicle. Or tank jockeys. They don't deserve this. They really don't. They should have the option to ask for surrender. Little Scorpion. And he misses. His one chance to do any significant damage. Doesn't the Scorpion have a LMG, if I remember right? I think it does. We'll check when we target it. Yeah, he's an MG. Not an LMG, duh. Alright. Time for you to die, Tanku.
All weapons committed.
Initiate an alpha strike. Gotta make it quick and painless for the poor guy.
Enemy unit destroyed.
A milk run, just as we expected. Good work, Commander.
Mission success.
The next episode will have hopefully some meteor missions. Let's see. Rating. I mean, we didn't take any damage, which is good, so it's just a net gain. Your performance was exemplary, Commander. I'll ensure the Magistracy High Command hears about your skills. So, the more reputation we get from these organizations, the more we can trade with them. And as an MRC, or as a, you know, a mercenary company, we can work for virtually anybody. Now we can ask for salvage what we want. That's okay. There's only MGs and fucking AC-5s, which I'll take the AC-5s as backups. We got another AC-5, LRM-10, and SRM-6. That's good. Good salvage. Decent for what it was. Important to get a fair bit of salvage. Get replacement parts for our mechus. Nothing like raspberry tea. Now let's see. Work in progress. 6 days until it's repaired. Out of action for 6 more days. Decker's now out of action for 13 days. You fucking... What did you do? Sprain your ankle? Jesus Christ. Alright, well... Mildly agitating. Fly convoy. See, I'm gonna try to negotiate this now, just to see what we've got. Yeah, we're missing a fucking pilot. Or no, we've got one. Never mind. We've got one. We're all good. We're all good. Anyways. Actually, no, wait. We're not done yet. Check our mech warriors, see if we got any ranks. Motions.
Orders.
Waiting for orders.
What's up, boss?
Yes, we did. Okay. Thunder, we'll get your piloting up. Actually, no. Go for gunnery. That way, when he flanks around, he can do a little bit more damage. You'll be our scout pilot.
Mech warrior training complete.
Mech warrior training complete. Alright. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and until next time, you have yourself a glorious day. This is Captain Kibs, signing off.